Greetings, fellow Gothamites. TIki here.
And BlueDragonFive.
And we are here to do some quick speculation about Fox's retelling of the Dark Knight mythology. So, without further ado, I already forgot the line, so let's go exploring Gotham.
Join us.
Wasn't that great? Oh, wasn't that so predictable?
Well, it's botched. Let's just keep going.
Okay, so basically, this is going to be a quick, probably really bad video. I don't know. I don't want to jinx it, but essentially, last night we were doing our Exploring Gotham recap on on Lovecraft with Adventure Blue Dude. Really fun show. Got his opinion on everything, but one problem: we didn't have time to do the speculation, and of course, us being fashionably late as always, we are here on the, it's 1 week to the day, Adventure Blue Dude. It is 1 week, BlueDragonFive, I'm sorry. It is 1 week to the day, BlueDragonFive, that Gotham comes back. So, with that in mind, we just have a few quick little things to speculate on. So, just pretend that this is the end of last video, essentially, and we are going into speculation mode. Yeah!
I'm going to assume you didn't watch the promo.
No, I didn't. You know what? You want to get my live reaction to it? Let's do that.
Get the live reaction, okay? Real quick.
Okay, what's the episode called? Well, I'm just... It's episode 11, right?
Well, it would be for 11, but it's the, promo for episode 11, I guess.
Okay.
Well, it just basically says coming January, when it comes back.
Alright, I got it. It's right here.
Alright.
Let's see.
Live reaction.
Ooh, Arkham gates. Oh, inside of Arkham. Okay. Next chapter begins. A lot of mob intrigue going on. Awesome Gilzeem. Ooh, Gilzeem. Ooh. Is that the guy that ratted Penguin out right there? I don't think so. No, it wasn't. Oh, crap going down in Arkham. Okay, so, I'm gonna... Was that a good live reaction? Was that entertaining? Kind of like a mini reaction video within the podcast.
So within that, and pretty much just like a few factoids we found out looking at kind of Wikipedia pages of what we've heard around going about the series. A few things that have been revealed about when we come back from the break. One big thing: Leslie Tompkins is coming in. Leslie Tompkins. Big role in the comics of being a friend of Thomas Wayne's, and kind of like usually not in this case for the show, but usually she was the first on the scene before Alfred, after Gordon. Sometimes Gordon. If not Gordon, usually like being the officer on the scene. It's just she was the lady in Crime Act. She has a clinic there that came to Bruce's aid because she knew his father.
Interesting. Okay.
Like she was like he's an episode of Batman the Animated Series. Like she's consoling a young Bruce Wayne, like photograph, pretty much.
Oh wow. Huh.
She was there.
So, what is her role going to be here? It looks like she's going to be part of Arkham.
Yeah, so big thing with Arkham is that it is dedicated to being kind of a mental health facility.
Okay,
and, I assume she's going to be more so of the medical staff than an actual like psychologist, doctor. That's my assumption, but I mean, she could also be doing a little therapy on the side. Perhaps the point is, like, I think she'll be there in the little promo. We get a sense that she's commending Gordon on, like, I'm impressed you're here, because you actually, you believe in the city. Otherwise, why else would you be here?
Sure, yeah.
A lot of people are speculating that maybe she'll be the new love interest in place of Barbara, which I can't blame them for, because I didn't know nothing about.
Wouldn't that be great if Barbara's just like written off and we just don't see her?
Because I'm just looking at this as Leslie Town's right off the bat here. I know nothing about how the actor is going to portray her, but I just like her like a million times more than Barbara right now. I mean, she's attractive.
It's hard to get worse. It's really hard to get worse.
I mean, she knows what seems to be knows what she's talking about. Just like one line, she's attractive. She has a good character to play off of. So again, we'll see. They've butchered better characters in the past too, so we'll see. They butchered Montoya, so we'll see how they do with her.
So I gotta say, the most intriguing part of that promo for me was actually the stuff with Gilzeem.
Well, yeah, so it looks like Gilzine may be, if not turning, then he's definitely playing the angles by getting the other mobsters to turn.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I love it. Like, you totally called Gilzeem being a big character, even though he really was just kind of like, kind of Fish's, like, I don't want to say lackey, but you're right. He just had this presence about him that they really built on. So I'm really with him. I'm excited that he's going to get a larger role.
Yeah, Fish is building some rebellion against Falcone after his little display of power, and pretty much saying this guy's nuts and he's getting old, getting crazy. We should take over. Like we see, I'm hoping, big hope. Real quick, I really hope they explore after this is more mobster stuff. Like these other mobsters seem pretty cool. Like all the mobsters we've seen so far, it's just been Fish, Maroni, and Falcone. We need some more divisions of the Falcone crime family because we have Nico, now he's dead. So let's get some more of that.
Is there any material from the comics we could mine from? Any good mobsters?
Yes, but I don't think any of those guys are part of Falcone's. Right? I mean, there's Rupert Thorne, but he's more of a the comics.
Thorne, yeah.
In the comics, though, he's a little different than he is in the animated series. He's more like a politician, corrupt politician. So we'll see. I'm saying there are angles go with like a lot of low level guys, like the one that murdered Robin's parents. Like there's guys like that.
True. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. And of course, there's like the question of Joe Chill or not. Like we see like low-level thugs like Joe Chill. Like, maybe he's the murderer after all. Could it be a young Joker? A lot of people speculating who could be the killer.
Oh, I hope it's not a young Joker.
No, I'm just
piss me right the hell off.
Well, no, I'm just throwing it out there because some people saying, "What if they went that way and made it cool?"
No, there is no way you can make that cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not going to get into it. Never mind. The point is,
who do we see with Penguin at the dock?
I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen the promo myself.
It's some sort of old guy. I don't know. Like the first thing that came to mind was it was the guy that ratted him out. It was the guy that pointed, that finger pointed him, or finger pointed Gordon, I should say. But then no, that guy has an accent, and this guy doesn't have an accent. So clearly not the same guy.
I'm gonna assume it's one of Maroni's guys.
One of Maroni's guys, okay.
Maybe. Also, a really fun thing here is like he's starting to do something really cool. He's saying, it's the Penguin. I love that. I really love it. He's embracing it now.
Right. Let's see. We don't get anything with Nigma here, do we?
No, we don't see anything with Enigma. However, new partner for Bullock. Any quick ideas? I'm thinking maybe this would be the opportunity to fix Crispus Allen, maybe.
Oh, that'd be my first choice.
I'm hoping for that. I mean, usually in the animated series he's paired up with Montoya, but still Montoya sucks right now, so I'm afraid of that.
Yeah, but if anyone can save any character, it's Bullock.
Yeah, Bullock may be able to get.
Just think about it. If Barbara somehow got paired up with Bullock, it would be entertaining. We would like her more because of it.
I don't know about that.
Because Bullock would be ribbing on her the whole time. And it'd be totally the writers kind of acknowledging, like, yeah, this character kind of sucks, but let's have some fun with it.
I'll give you that. However, I think if Bullock did work with Montoya, he would basically call her out, oh yeah, so you're sleeping with Gordon's fiancée behind, off to the side there. I wonder how that's going to blow up in your face. Maybe okay. Good news. If they do pair with Montoya, hopefully that'd be the opportunity to fix her. But I think most likely, give Alan something to do, for God's sake. Give him something.
Yeah, like literally, he goes multiple episodes showing up and just not having lines.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying if you're gonna give just Bullock a random partner,
just slap him in a red shirt if you're gonna be that disrespectful.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just gonna give him any partner, at least make it Alan. Just give him something to do.
Right.
A lot of people want Alfred to be in the role, but obviously it's not going to happen. Again, there's a little.
If it just came out that Alfred had detective training, that he had detective experience.
Well, we assume he's worked with MI6 like he usually does in the comics.
Right.
Let's see. There is the slim chance that Edward Nygma might be filling the spot, which could be cool, but I don't think he's going to.
That would be. I'd like that, but yeah, I don't think. I think by the end of the season, I would be shocked if we didn't see Nygma getting fired. I think that's definitely what we're building towards.
Maybe like a beginning of season 2 thing to do with him.
I don't know. I think Like I said, I'd be surprised if it doesn't come in season 1.
They might be going the John Blake direction with him in terms of don't jump on me yet with that. Don't jump on me yet. Hear me out. I mean, I mean like him becoming disillusioned with the system because he sees how bad Gordon was treated. He wants to write a letter, so maybe he's saying, I quit this job, and then he says, I can do better at law enforcement. He's like a Batman before Batman, you know?
Oh, I would really like. Oh God, I would like that. Oh no! What if the Riddler is like supposed to be like a vigilante at first? Oh, that would be great.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, I really want that to happen now.
Let's see, because the thing, kind of a thing that's kind of been developed in the Arkham games, that he views himself as a vigilante, but he says, instead of beating people with my fists like you do, Batman, I do it in a much cleaner way. I help you. I help people by taking away their technology, by challenging them to see if they're smart enough.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, that's what he does in the Arkham games nowadays. Who do you think the big picture guy is? Like, I assume it's in connection with the Wayne case they got going on, so I'm sure they're going to pay that off. Like, whoever the big guy put the hit out on Lovecraft and Selina.
Big picture guy. Well, I don't know. Like, you're probably more familiar with the comics than I am, so I would just imagine it'd be some sort of, like, high-level, powerful mobster. I mean, I don't know. I don't really have any sort of person I had in mind.
There is an identified mobster who is sometimes responsible for the Wayne murder. His name is Lou Moxon. Now, I don't know. I'll give him credit. Maybe they'll go with, like, Moxon commission the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, it'd be kind of a little late in the game to introduce like a big level monster we haven't mentioned throughout the course of the series yet, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
To be honest with you, I think the way to go with the whole murder thing, if they do reveal it, I'm saying they could do something cooler, not what I'm saying, but the way I just thought about it from the first episode is that I just think the city's just so crime-ridden and corrupt. It was just a random mugging that's Joe Chill that basically he figures, well, the city's so violent, who cares? I'm just going to murder these people randomly because the city's so violent.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'd kind of rather they go that direction than try and come up with something more convoluted, like some sort of master plan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking, like, the city, we see in the city so cartoonily, like, really crime-ridden that it shows you how violent the city is. A random mugging just says, well, I can murder him because why not?
Mm-hmm.
Who cares? Yeah, that sort of thing. Like, it's just so violent, like, violence is all around, like, you just shrug it off. It's like, yeah, I'll kill him. Let's see. Anything else, real quick? Let's see.
Well, we have like 5 minutes, and I was gonna say, do you want to spend the rest of the time we have talking about maybe speculating on the 2 titles that we have so far?
Oh, I want to mention Gordon real quick. Actually, let's talk about those. It kind of relates to that. So.
All right. So you want to do the titles?
Yeah, sure. What do we got titles-wise?
Okay, so episode 11 is going to be Rogues Gallery.
Sounds really cool, and that relates to my thing I'm thinking about with Gordon here. He's going to be an Arkham guard, and what we see in the big thing that really captured my imagination with this promo is that it's Gordon in Arkham, and we see how chaotic Arkham is. And again, it's a really uphill battle now, and he has Leslie Tompkins on his side. And it looks like he's quelling riots, he's like interacting with prisoners to prisoners, and there's things are going to get really riled up in there. It's like the chaos is now just beginning to start. Cage
right.
He's looking really good, and so basically the rogues. So what do you think about this?
I think Scarecrow's definitely going to be involved somehow.
Yeah, I'm wondering. From what I hear, I don't know if they just meant this with Black Mask or not, because they said, well, the masked character. I assume Scarecrow, they said it might be like a lineage thing. There might be like a Dr. Crane who's his father who hands down the mask to him eventually.
Okay.
And if not, I don't mind him being like an intern there.
I mean, I would like to see as many of the villains that we've already had come back as possible. Honestly, like, it'd be fun to just have a little cameo from the Smiley couple. Just like get them all in there. Get the Balloon Man in there. Yeah. Like that would be a fun way to do it. Or
it'd be hilarious. Here's a really funny scene. Just pitch to you real quick. Just what if Gordon just walked by the line of cells as he's like getting through orientation or something, and then he walks by and you just see him all like reacting to it, like we know who we're hitting first. Like something like that. Here's a character. Of all the characters, they announced a bunch of Batman characters at the beginning of this series. Like someone, like we were wondering, like how much of them are they seriously going to bring in, or were they just saying just to kind of get people's attention?
Right. Yeah.
Like they mentioned Joker, they mentioned Penguin, they mentioned Poison Ivy. A lot of those they delivered on so far. Joker's been kind of like up in the air. Like they're gonna maybe something they'll do after the breaks. They'll have some more false Joker starts, perhaps.
I was kind of disappointed that they didn't have more of those. Yeah.
Well, again, it might be more of a season progression that they'll introduce more as the series progresses, or at least maybe more after the break, perhaps. Like, I'm sure in
I mean,
Arkham.
it would be one of those things. Like if they tried to do it every single episode, it'd probably get old.
Yeah, like I'm sure in one of these Arkham episodes, we're gonna have like a moment where like there's a guy in a laughing cell, just like a guy in a cell just laughing.
Right, right.
Or like a guy who you think might be a Joker. It might be funny if there's a whole cell block of potential Jokers just to kind of address it.
Sure.
Be kind of funny. Here's one I really want. This character I really want, especially if you're doing Arkham. I really want Hugo Strange.
Oh yeah, for sure. A lot of stuff to mine.
If you're not, if Hugo Strange is an Arkham doctor, I still want to be like a psychologist for Bruce Wayne, like a child psychologist. One of those guys. I would love Hugo Strange to be in the series.
Okay, and finally, just to wrap it up, episode 12, really quick. I mean, of course, we'll speculate a little bit more on this when we do our recap on.
Oh, real quick, I think Barbara's gonna get worse.
11. Why? Why do you say that?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't say I should say I think, but I heard that she's going to get worse.
Why do you say that?
The creators did an interview.
The little bird tell you?
No, but I heard somewhere. I'm not sure where. I heard that Barbara's going to get worse, and I can't. I swear to you, I heard that somewhere. I just can't remember.
Well, that's comforting. Thank you.
No, wait. No. Actually, okay. I remember. It was actually. Oh, I remember. Okay, it was in an interview. I was like online somewhere, and it was basically the creators saying that Barbara's going to have a lot of drama happening to her, which implies she's going to get worse. Like she's not.
No.
They didn't say anything comforting like she's going to get better. They said she's going to be through a lot. Like she's going to get to a low place, which means she's going to get worse.
Oh wow. Oh god.
Which means that means we're going to get more Barbara screen time, which means she's going to get worse.
I'm totally cool with that because at this point, Barbara screen time equals fun podcasting. So yeah.
No, it's not good. That means Gordon's taken down a peg further in my book, which makes me sad. Anyway, so again, hopefully Leslie Tompkins will be a much better, if not love interest, and definitely a better character to hang Gordon around with.
Sure. And then finally, just really quick to round it off, what do you think what the little bird told him meant?
Oh, I'm really excited about it. Of course, Penguin's going to be involved in that, and Penguin being kind of like the snitch, more the informant. That's going to really. I think it's going to be more so tying up some Liza stuff, or at least starting the thing with Liza stuff.
I would hope so. Yeah, I think because I don't think you can really drag that stuff out much further.
Well, you know what? I think maybe that's when Penguin starts making his moves against all the mob bosses. Like he starts turning them against each other when they're kind of in upheaval. Right now, like they're kind of turning on Falcone. Maybe he's playing the odds. Like a little birdie told me, like them all saying to each other, like a little birdie told me this, a little birdie told me that. You know, like they're giving them false information. It's going to lead them to destroy themselves, and maybe it's between the fish and the bird. At some point, you know?
Oh god, right.
So
and of course, just really quick, we need to see Fish use her teeth at some point.
Yeah. So the ending. Okay, so quickly, 3 things you want to see by the end of this season.
Okay. Fish using her teeth.
Yeah.
Are you asking me for all 3?
Give me all 3.
Fish using her teeth. Let's see. God, you're kind of putting me on the spot with this. I mean, Fish using her teeth is kind of like so far and above anything else I want to see. Well, I guess I'll go. Maybe like I'd like to see the Ivy character get developed more, and I'd like to see them do a little bit more with that, because, I don't know, I kind of feel like I hope that we don't have to wait another 10 episodes to see her again. I just thought that was really awkward pacing. So, and then I guess a third thing, just Alfred in a straight-up, just balls-to-the-walls action scene.
Well, we kind of got a lot of that in the previous episode.
Yeah, I know, it's hard.
All right.
Give me your 3 really quick.
Okay, real quick. Well, I definitely want that kind of payoff, like make the season full circle of Gordon talking to Falcone about kind of like the whole like corruption and stuff. 2, I want this one's a long shot. Just Gordon having the mustache. That's a long shot. End of the season. I know there's a long shot.
I went through that with The Walking Dead.
I know it's probably not going to happen. I'm just throwing it out there. At least second season would be great if you started growing the mustache. More importantly, though, it would be kind of nice to see Gordon's father dynamic delved in a little bit. Like the thing that his father is mentioned in the first episode, like delving into that a little bit. Like if not in flashback and something.
Okay.
Also, there's what was the third thing? Sorry, just real quick. I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, let's see the Wayne Enterprises thing coming to the fray a little more because they kind of set that plot line up. So
They set that up. Yeah, you're right. They set it up, and then they didn't really do anything with it. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Well, I guess that should about wrap it up. I would hope.
Oh, I'm sorry, and also find out who the killer is.
I mean, yeah, I would think that we get that wrapped up. I mean, if we don't, then that's pretty sloppy season-long writing.
So I don't want to carry it over kind of like this. I don't want them to carry it over that long, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back next week to recap episode 11 of Gotham. That'll be exciting.
Well,
but anyways, check this out.
Sure. Okay, so right. So remember, kids.
Monday, January 5th.
Remember, kids, however dark and scary the world might be right now, there will be light. There will be light.
Next time, when we go exploring Gotham.